They say a sucker's born every minute. Well, even if you were born one, I'm going to attempt to prevent you from being one. Sucker, aka fool, chump, stooge, a patsy, a mark. You pick the word, the sucker is a victim. Now, you can be a sucker in various ways and situations, like financial. Hey, dude, I've got this unbelievable opportunity for you, but listen, you gotta act now and don't tell anyone. It is so hot. I can hardly stand. Seriously, come on, where's your checkbook? I have a rich uncle that just died I didn't even know existed, and guess what? All I gotta do is help out with the transaction fee of $5,000, and I'm gonna get wired like $20 billion. This is unbelievable. Yes, it is unbelievable. And so why do so many people, reasonably intelligent people, fall for some get-rich-quick scheme from some smooth-talking salesperson? Fact, there is no such thing as easy money. If it seems too good to be true, it is. If you're anything like me, you get approached, well, maybe you don't get approached, you see it online, they're all over the place, Facebook ads, promising easy money, get rich quick. No! The first experience I had with this was a summer job, and it was selling knives. And I'm not gonna mention the company because I know a lot of you are like, dude, $10 an hour in college, are you kidding me? Well, seriously, I saw a sign like stapled to like a telephone pole for like $10 an hour, make all the commission in your, and I'm like, yeah! And so I go and I audition. It should have been an audition because there was nothing real about it. I went, I applied, and like, good news, you move on to step number 2. We're gonna have you meet with our executive vice president of international intrigue and sales of these knives. And so I sit down and I'm like, yeah, and I buy like $300 worth of knives because I needed my starter kit. And then I started calling all my friends and family, hey, will you just sit down with me? Not only did I not make any money, I spent $300. Lesson number 1 in terms of multi-level marketing products: don't sell them. Instead of looking for easy money or get rich quick, look for opportunities and ways that you can work hard in order to make more money. All right, and then once you have a little bit of money, then invest wisely. Don't get into debt. That way, you're going to help reduce the risk of you being taken for a sucker financially. But there are some other areas of our life that we are just as prone to being taken advantage of, or played for a sucker, and those are in our relationships. Professional, personal, romantic, but the issue is determining when it's a case of being taken for a sucker and when we're just being a nice guy and doing kind things because we want to. I think we've all been in the situation where we've been in a relationship, whether or not it's with another person or, well, that's how relationships work, with other people. Best anyway. Or just like in a friendship situation where we look back, or maybe something happens and it's like, yo, I'm an idiot. So how do we know? What is the difference? Does this mean that you should never be kind, that you should never be generous, that you should never help people out? Absolutely not. But really it boils down to, when you give, are you receiving as well? A sucker is somebody who gives of themselves, whether or not it's financial, their time, their attention, and they don't get anything in return. And when I say nothing in return, this doesn't mean that your friends have to do exactly what you're doing, or your boyfriend or girlfriend has to give you X, Y, and Z if you're doing this. I'm just saying that in the relationship, you're getting something from them. They are taking a role and trying to help you as well. Now, with all that being said, you should not give because you're expecting something in return. It's sort of defeating the whole concept of giving and the spirit of it. But you get things from good friends, from good relationship, from good people, whether or not it's financial stability or whether or not it's just somebody that you can rely on. You know that if you call, you need something, they're gonna be there. The sucker, on the other hand, is given. He's like, hey, I'll help you move, no problem. Oh, you had a bad day? Tell me about it. Or hey, you need $10? I'll buy you lunch. But when you need something, there's nobody around. That means you're a sucker. And so if you analyze a relationship and you think, and you're like, you know what, that Jim, he is totally using me and never there when I need him, dick, I'm sure that some of you can automatically identify people in your life or relationships that you're in where you are being taken advantage of. You're being a sucker. And if that's the case, it's time to reevaluate. Because friendships, good, honest friendships, require mutual respect. You help each other. If you need something, you're getting it. If they need something, you're giving it. Does this mean that unfortunately some of your relationships probably shouldn't be happening? Yeah. And it might be time to take a hard look and make some decisions, because the dynamics of a relationship, it only works if both people are invested. So identify, adjust, and stop being a sucker, because you deserve the best.